I understand that you are ready to learn F5 now, but if you want to learn it, obviously you have to set up a lab and practice that. Because even if you have access to the production environment, you cannot play with it. You cannot make the changes whatever you want. Because if you do that, you are going to impact the production environment, or the organization doesn't allow you to do that without a change window and proper approval. So obviously you have to set up a lab to practice by yourself. Now the question comes that how to set up the lab. So very first thing what you have to do, you have to set up an EVNG platform. So if some of you are aware of it, that what is EVNG, that is fine. If not, let me tell you that what basically we do. EVNG stand for the like emulation environment, where we run the different type of images, not only the F5. We can do practice like add a Cisco router, Juniper router. There are like servers, there are like multiple devices they can be supported here on the EVNG platform. What you have to do, you only have to add the images, correct? So very first thing, if I brief you in detail, this is only for the guys who are not aware of it. After that one, I will tell you that how to install or download the images for the big IP. But before that, let me just take it from the way. Otherwise, some of you may not understand that what is happening. Okay. So what is going to happen now, that very first you have to download the EVNG. Okay. So that is basically, you can say, the virtual environment, and that helps to run the different images. So over EVNG you can run, if you have Cisco router image, you can add in the EVNG and you can configure everything like Cisco router. If you have Windows server, you can practice like a Windows server there, right? You can configure everything like simply. You just have to add it inside the images of the EVNG and you're done. Same way we are going to do for the F5 big IP. Okay, so F5 is the vendor, the company name you can say, and big IP is the product. Okay, so big IP you are going to add in the EVNG, and now you can do every configuration on the F5 whatever you want. And what happens, that EVNG environment doesn't like, you can directly use that one, but it usually runs over a environment. Basically, you can say this is a operating system type of thing. OS, right? So either you can install in your computer directly, but obviously you are running a Windows machine, right? So you don't want to remove Windows 2010 or 11 and you run EVNG and you are like everything working on EVNG. So nobody does that one. So what we do, we take a virtual machine. So like basically not virtual machine, we take like a uh, hypervisor or platform where EVNG will run. So it's like a way to run two OS in your machine, right? So your host is going to be your computer or your Windows 2011. If you don't understand this, just forget it. After that one, whatever will be telling, you just have to follow that one. If you don't understand all this stuff, okay, so you don't have to worry. But I'm just telling you just to what steps we are going to follow. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to take any of the virtualization platform. So either you can use VMware, Workstation, Player, or Pro, whatever you want, or you can use Oracle VirtualBox, right? Both of them works very fine. Any of them you can use. So over their virtual box or the VMware Workstation or VMware Workstation Player, we are going to install the EVNG very first. So this is the first step, that you have to install any virtual platform. Then you have to download an EVNG from the EVNG community. And then third thing, like we have to look for the images. Okay. So two things. I'm not going to cover here that how to download and install that VMware and how to install an EVNG, because that I have another recorded session and I will suggest you to go over there and install an EVNG till that time. Okay, so I'm expecting that you have watched that video, because if not, I will give you the link in the description. Okay, so you have to install the VMware, like any of the virtualization platform, VMware Workstation or VirtualBox. Second thing, you have to go to the EVNG website, download that community edition, the free version, not to paid. Okay, EVNG download. Okay, and then you set up the background like this one. Okay, so I will expect that after that, what you are going to do, you will see the platform like this. So if I close this lab, which you see here in the background, if I close this one, okay, and if I open a new lab, if I practice, so I'm expecting that you will, up to here you are set up like blank screen you are able to see. I do not expect that you have all the other devices, but like if you have watched my video, at least you will be able to get the switches, routers, Windows PC, and some of the firewalls, because that images I have already provided on that video. Okay. So now if I go to add nodes, very first thing, like I need to add the big IP, right? So if I search the F5, right? So you see that this F5 mentioned here. So if I slowly scroll down, you see that the it's mentioned here F5 big IP, you right? And the color you see, that's like dark blue, right? While others you see that they are in the gray color. They're different colors. If I want to add these devices, let's suppose I want to add this force point NGFW, or I want to add Cisco Firepower. You see that the uh, this deny symbol or stop symbol is coming on the mouse pointer, right? In place of mouse pointer. So it means that I cannot add, even if I want to click, I'm clicking it, I cannot add that one. Okay. So if I go here, I can add it. Why? It is because the image of that F5 big IP is available on the EVNG, while the image for the other ones are not available in this my EVNG setup. So I cannot add that one. So if you haven't added the image of that F5 big IP, you will also see this gray color and you cannot add that one. Now the question is that how basically we can download the F5 big IP image. So let's go there. Very simple thing. I search download F5 big IP image. Okay. First one. Very first URL I will open, that is from the F5, and it says 3 steps. What you have to do? You will get 30 days free trial standard. So very first thing you have to take care that you will get 30 days of free trial license, not the unlimited one. So even if you have started, I will suggest you to finish it up in 30 days, not like you are taking 1 year. And that's not a good practice. If you want to learn anything, be dedicated to it, finish it, and forget it. It's not like that you are practicing 1 day and after 1 month you're logging in, right? Just make a practice, do hard work, and finish it. So 30-day target, I'm very happy that it is giving you a target of the 30 days. Next thing you have to do, you have to log into the F5 portal. So if you haven't logged on or you don't have account, you have to register there. So we'll see how to do that, and I will do that one. Okay. And then you have to locate your trial, that for what you want to try or you want to take the trial. Next thing, you have to download the software. Like we will download an image over there, and then we will actually start our trial by installing that key in our F5 device, whatever we have downloaded. All right, so let's jump to my F5. So I will go to here, login and register. You see here, login and register. So I'll just click it here. So that's how it is saying. So sign up. So I will go sign up because I'm sure that you're also doing the first time if you have already done. Even then you have to sign up because you cannot use that image once again, but license key will might have expired, right? So I may use my name as Anuj Bharadwaj. Email ID I'll say as learn with Anuj Bharadwaj, gmail.com. Country, I'm in India currently, so I will choose the same. Okay. And password, I will set something. I will not share with you. All right. So just make sure these it very meets these criteria. Then only you can sign it up. Just click sign up. So it says that congratulations on creating your F5 account. Please check your email ID. This one, and click the link to verify and complete your registration. So I will log on to my Gmail. I will not show you that what the emails I'm having, but I will share you that after clicking that link. So obviously, like if you have done that one, once like you see this page, you will get an email from the F5, and now you have to open that link. Okay, so just after that one, you need to go to your mails, and from on that your mail, you have to check for this verification email, and then you will see this thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I copied that link and opening in this window. Okay, so it just says like this. You can treat like I have clicked on my email, whatever I received. It says that an activate account, or I can show you something like this. Right, you see that's showing as an account activation request. So if I clicked it here, it goes here. All right, so that's fine. I will put my email back. And now it asks you for the MFA, basically the two-factor authentication. So there's two ways to go for it. Either you go for Google Authenticator or you may do the email authentication. So Google Authenticator is like you have to download an app on your mobile phone, and then it asks you for a scanner and then you scan it. So that's one way you can do it here. Other way, simple way, use the email authentication. So every time it sends you an code on your email ID. Okay, so I just click it here, and now set up your email activation, receive a verification code via email. So now if I click it here, I will get an code on my email ID, whatever I just gave. Okay, so if you don't want these emails or delay something, you can use that Google authenticator method. Okay, so I enter my code here. My code is this time 947967. Okay, so I verify it and finish it. So basically, it verifies that okay, I have that email and everything is set up. Okay, so we are now. It is asking some more information. Okay, so I will just give some information. Security consultant. Actually, I am. If you are not, you can type in network engineer or something. Company, you can write anything. So, for example, I type as a Facebook. You can give anything, nothing mandatory. I will just say as Delhi, India. City, I will give as New Delhi. And state is Delhi. And pin code, I forgot. I have to look for it. I used to usually forget my pin, so don't worry for that. Or you can give any pin, like in fact, I will just give any pin, not the correct one, because I know if I share my pin code, even you cannot find me, but still, I do not give the correct one. I give any value, right? So, but still, I want to give the valid one. Valid, not the correct one. Okay. So there's two things, valid and correct. So I will give some random value. Let's take, let's see if it does take this one. Yeah, it's fine. And serial number and registration. So right now I'll just give it optional, okay? And complete registration. So whatever area you are, you have to use the area pin code. It's good. Like even if you share the correct one, I'm not sharing because I'm recording the session. So, but even if you are sharing with the F5, you can give your correct information. And if you give the correct information, it really helps you in the suggestions because I'm recording this one. So, because it will be visible to, a lot of guys. So that's why I did not give the correct one, but it suggested to give the correct values. All right, so now we have the subscription, trials, and open cases. So everything is zero. Now I want to go for the trials, right? So the next way, if I go back here, you see that locate your trial and then download the software. So I want to try something, so I will go for the trials, right? So what you want to try? You want to try Big IP, Virtual Edition, Big IQ, Big IP Next. What you want to try? Okay, so these are the products they are having currently. So I want to go for the big IP trial. So I will start here. Export compliance, the software available for download contains encryption and control by that is fine. Are you downloading software for the US government entity? No, I'm not downloading for the uh, behalf of the government. I'm just a private guy. Simple. Okay, so it's just saying to please wait. They are setting up a trial. So every time you do all those things, like once you finish up your registration over there, you will send and get an email from the F5 that okay, your registration has been confirmed, and thanks for the enrollment. Right? So that's what basically the progress you make, it is getting updated on your email. So it is still setting it up. It may take a few minutes. So I go registration keys here. Something is visible. I go for travels. Now, let me just tell you in advance that what is going to happen that after you do this, it is, setting up the trial. After that one, you will get an email with the keys of the product on your email. So there will be like three keys. Once I get it, I will show you that how basically you will get it. And if when I don't show you, you can see on your email ID once you do that registration. Okay. So, okay. What's your next step? Solve my issues using information I found, open support post, continue searching for the solutions. Okay. Or maybe contact directly. No, I don't want to like go anywhere else. Maybe contact you directly regarding this feedback. Okay, I think something it has detected that the problem. No, it's not required. Response, solve my issue. Go to end of my page, right? It's saying that something has detected it. There is a one issue to fix. Go to first issue. That's fine. Submit. Thank you for your feedback. Should I try refresh my page? Okay, it is still setting it up, but I remember the last time it did not take this much long. Anyway, so meanwhile, let it set it up. I will go for the downloads. Okay, so I will go to resource sections and I go for the downloads. So meanwhile, it is setting up. We can download our. We are able to complete your download request. Select fill out the form. I already gave this information, right? So even if you like face an issue, you can create a case with them, like they will help you out to this sort out these issues. Okay, but let me hold on for a while. Let me finish, and then I will continue my recording. Okay. It's saying as trial fulfill on hold. Could be because of the weekends or some other reason. I don't know. But meanwhile, it's saying that the pending approval from F5 INC. It may not happen, but it may take some time as well to get you the activation key. After that one, we'll proceed further. But meanwhile, I will just wait for this approval to go ahead, and then we will proceed further. Meanwhile, you can access my website, which is this one, freshdeveloper.online. So let me open it for you. This is my website. This is not. This is the learning content page. This is my website, freshdeveloper.online. You can view it here. And the F5 videos you will be getting here under the self-learning and here at F5 LTM. You just click it here. You will see all the videos here. Meanwhile, you can also follow me on the LinkedIn. So that's basically your my LinkedIn page. So you can follow me with this page. This is my URL, linkedin.com.in.learn with Anuj Bharadwaj. So you will find this with me over there. And then you can like follow me there. So you will get connected and stay updated whatever the contents I'm sharing. You can also follow me on the Instagram. So that handler is just Sir Anuj Shukla. That's not Bharadwaj. So there it is, Sir Anuj Shukla. Okay, so you can follow there. Yes, I think here it is. So this is me, and you can follow me also on the Instagram. All right, guys. So I'm stop here. I will continue my F5 session from here onward in the next session. Till that, bye bye. See you in the upcoming video. So in the next session, I will be telling you that how to download and activate the license key. Okay, so because the image you will download that will not be licensed. All right, guys. So let's see you there in the next video. Till that, bye bye.